My name is Adaeze, and before you listen to everything I am about to say, I want you to do something for me. If you believe some truths are hidden to protect people, subscribe to this channel right now. Because what happened to me started as fear, but ended as something I never saw coming. In my village in Imo State, people stopped eating my jollof rice after sunset. Not because it was bad, not because it was poisoned, but because of something they refused to explain. They would come to my stall, look at my food, and leave without a word, every single evening. Until I became the only food seller people avoided after dark. And the worst part, someone always left money near my pot at night, but I never saw who. It started like a normal business day. My jollof rice was perfect that evening. Tomato-rich, smoky, the sweet smell filling the air. People were buying like always, laughing, joking. Life was normal. Until the sun began to drop. That was when everything changed. The first man who came stopped halfway, looked at my food, and walked away without buying. Then another. Then another, until my stall became empty. I remember standing there confused and asking myself, what just happened? That night, I did not sleep well. The next morning, I went to the market. 2 women were talking, but they stopped when I came closer. I overheard one sentence. She still sells food after sunset. That one is dangerous. I turned immediately. Dangerous? What do you mean? Silence. Then one of them forced a smile. Nothing, Adaeze. Forget village talk. But I did not forget it, because I saw fear in her eyes. And fear in a village means only one thing. Something happened. Something serious. That evening, I saw her. An old woman sitting under the mango tree across from my stall. She didn't blink, didn't move, just watched me cook. I had never seen her before. When I finished serving a few customers, she finally stood up and walked toward me. "You are Adaeze," she said. I nodded. Then she said something that froze me. "Your mother is repeating your mother's mistake." My hand stopped. "My mother is dead," I said quickly. She did not respond to that. Instead, she said, "Dead people are not always gone here." Then she left. Just like that. No explanation. By the second week, something unspoken had formed. No one bought my food after sunset anymore. But what confused me most was this. Every night, exactly when I closed my store, money would appear under my pot. Clean, folded, fresh. No note, no sender. Just money. Like someone was paying me to exist, but not to be seen. I went to my uncle, the only family I trusted. "Tell me what is going on," I begged him. He avoided my eyes at first, then finally said, "You should have never returned to this village fully." My heart tightened. "What are you talking about?" He stood up and pointed outside. "Your family was part of something. Something this village buried long ago." I shook my head. "My parents died in an accident." He looked at me for a long time, then said, "That is what they told you." That night, I stayed late at my stall. I wanted answers. Around 7 in the evening, a hooded man approached. He dropped money, did not look at me, then whispered, "Stop selling after sunset." I grabbed his arm. "Why? What is happening?" He froze, then said, "They are protecting you." Before I could ask more, he disappeared into the darkness, not walking away, just gone, like the village swallowed him. The old woman came back again the next day. This time, she did not stand far. She sat directly in front of my stall and said, "You are close to remembering." I was tired of riddles. "Tell me everything." She looked at me calmly, then said, "Your mother once sold food like you." My chest tightened, but she served the wrong people one night. I felt cold. "What people?" She leaned closer. "The kind of people your family tried to erase from memory." Then she stood up and left again, leaving me more confused than before. One night, I followed her. I did not know why, but I needed answers. She walked deep into the village outskirts, to a house I had never noticed. She entered. I waited, then followed quietly. Inside the house, I saw pictures. My mother, smiling, alive. My father too, alive in those pictures. My legs weakened. The old woman turned. "You are never abandoned," she said softly. I could not speak. Then she added, "You were hidden." She told me everything slowly. My parents did not die. They disappeared because something happened in the village years ago. Something involving powerful people. People my family tried to expose. And my mother's food stall was the last place where secrets were exchanged. I stepped back. "This makes no sense." She nodded. "It will." Then she said, "The village did not fear your food. They feared who might come looking for you." That night, I returned home shaking. Someone was waiting outside. A man, older, tired, broken eyes. He whispered, "Adaeze." My body froze. I knew that voice. My father, alive. He took a step closer. I came back too late. Before I could respond, the old woman appeared behind him and said softly, "You were never meant to return now." My father looked at her, then at me, and tears filled his eyes because he knew something I did not, something that would change everything again. He did not come to save me. He came because the truth had finally caught up with him. And now I had to choose. Believe the village that raised fear around me, or believe the parents who disappeared to protect me from it. If you were me, would you forgive a father who left you behind to protect you, or would you call it betrayal? Protection or betrayal? Drop your answer in the comments. Protection or betrayal? And if this story made you feel something, then subscribe. Because the truth I have not told you yet is the one my father still refuses to say out loud.